Feel it, believe it. Say love you, GYPPC. Feel it, believe it. Say love you, GYPPC. Feel it, believe it. Say love you, GYPPC.
Good evening, everybody. I hope my voice is audible to you loud and clear. Can you all hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Just respond, right? Thank you so much. So yesterday we started to discuss with exercise number 35, and we learned that we try to identify what is the clause and with what word it is connected. I believe we had done up to question number 25. Yeah. So now we will do from question number 26 onwards. Lovely Lona. Identify the clause and tell what it is connected with. Lovely, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
26 onwards.
The general feared that he would be surrounded.
Type of clause.
Sir, a noun clause.
Next.
He ate when he was hungry.
What type of?
So he ate when he was hungry. Sir, adjective. Adverbial time clause. Yes, sir.
Next.
Since he has been in hospital, he has improved greatly. So since he has been in hospital.
What type?
Sir, adjective.
No.
So adverbial time clause.
Next.
As I was going in, my father came out. As I was going in.
What type?
Sir, adjective.
Not adjective clause.
Yes, sir.
Simultaneously. It answers the questions when. Or maybe it is talking, huh? Yeah.
No, sir. Nothing, sir.
Talking about two things happening at a time. So it is about the verb. As you're coming out, as your father was coming out, you are going in. So
Adverbial time.
it's not time clause. Next.
Yes. There came a time when he was tired of waiting. So adverbial time clause.
When he was tired of waiting describes time. So it's an adjective clause. It talks about time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Describes time.
He spoke of a time when wars should cease. When wars should cease. Adjective clause.
Next.
They live where the climate is good. So noun clause. I know a place where roses grow. So adjective.
Know a place where roses grow. So it is about a place. So adjective clause.
Yes, sir.
You live where the climate is good. Thank you. So now let's proceed. Question number 34 onwards. Somebody else will attempt. Some people have joined. Devachana, 34 onwards. 34 to 40. Hurry up.
Yes, sir. They have gone to a land wider few travelers go.
Whither means where?
Sir, sir, adjective clause.
Hmm.
The wind blew it, wider it listed. Sir, wider it listed. Noun clause. They returned whence they had come. Whence they had come. When such birds migrate. Sir, adverb time clause. Wider I now depart.
Let none follow me to the retreat whither I now depart. Means there should be nobody who should be following me where I am going.
Sir, adjective clause.
Next, I refer.
I refer to the year when the monsoon fell. Sir, adjective clause. This is not the sort of place where you will get rich in a hurry.
Thank you so much. 41 onwards. Bhargavashish Rautrai. Respond.
Yes, sir. Sadly, they returned to the prison whence they had so hopefully set forth that morning. So whence they had so hopefully set forth that morning.
The meaning of the sentence. Had just returned from the prison. They have been released. Now they set forth the next morning. They started their journey next morning.
Yes, sir. So
Next.
adverb time clause.
Hmm.
You will always regret the day when you did this. Sir, when you did this. Sir, regret means?
Regret means feel bad, feel sorry.
I have a doubt.
Paschatab kariba. What is the doubt? Be loud.
So then why it said sadly?
Come again.
So question number 41. Then why it said sadly?
I can't still hear your question. If you be loud, I can hear.
So what is the meaning of sentence 41?
What is the meaning of?
Sentence 41.
Sadly, they returned to the prison whence they had so hopefully set that morning. They returned to the prison where they had so hopefully set forth that morning. Means they were probably brought back. They were trying to run away, but they were brought back. Next. 43. Bhargav.
Yes, sir. Another occupies the seat where once I sat. Says where once I sat.
Type.
So adjective clause.
Next.
He has gone to that bourne whence no traveler returns. So bourne means?
B-O-U-R-N-E.
Yes, sir.
He has gone to that bourne where no traveler returns. The word born is a noun. It is also a verb. When we use this word, when you use this as a noun, it refers to destination, goal, a place of destination. Laksh, place.
Sir, adjective clause.
So these are the answers. Let's continue up to through exercise number 36. Read the directions and solve up to question number 5, Bhargav.
Yes, sir. Sir, from exercise 36, I will read.
First, you read the instruction.
Yes, sir. In each of the following sentences, write a clause in a place of the words in italics and say whether the clause is a noun clause, and an adjective clause or an adverb clause. Yes, sir. Number 1. He cannot find a place to sleep in.
You have to first tell me what type of what
Clause
is
it
the.
is.
You have to convert it into a clause. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Once you have told it, you will tell what type of clause is it. He cannot find a place to sit in, sleep in. So can you make it a clause? Where he could sleep.
Yes, sir.
Couldn't find a place where he could sleep. What type of clause it would be?
Sir, adverb clause.
Adverb clause. It is about a place.
Yes, sir.
Place is a noun. Next.
The girl with long hair is my cousin.
Hurry up.
So, who has got?
Got it?
Yes, sir.
The girl who has got long hair is my cousin. What type of clause is that?
So,
It is about whom?
so the girl.
Oh, what type of clause?
Noun clause.
Is it? It is describing the girl.
It's adjective clause. Have you heard the news?
Convert.
What news has come?
What type of clause?
The noun clause.
Question number 4.
In spite of his efforts, he failed.
Convert into clause.
Yes, sir.
Even if he did put efforts, he failed.
He failed.
What type?
Sir, adjective clause.
No. It is a conditional clause. He failed and in spite of something. So, conditional adverb clause. Question number 5 to 9. Somebody else would try. Shwetapadma. Shwetapadma Mohanty. No answer. What happened? Are you answering? No. Satyajit Rao.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
He walked slowly to avoid sleeping. He walked slowly.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what type?
Uh,
What manner?
yes, sir. This is my home.
Sir, can you
Convert.
This is where I live.
Continue. What type of?
Uh,
Talking about a place.
yes, sir.
Noun clause. Next.
He cried aloud for joy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Sir, adjective clause.
It's talking about cried aloud for joy. For some noun.
Sir,
Next.
can we say relative adverb clause?
Which one?
Sir, 7.
No. Next.
I am surprised at your question. I am surprised about what you asked.
What type?
Uh, adverb?
How come? It is about the question, right? Question is a noun.
Yes, sir. Noun.
Next.
He works hard for a living. He works hard so that he can live.
What type of clause? Noun.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. I'll put somebody else into this. Attention. 10 to 16.
Yes,
Sir, I wasn't audible. No, you were not audible.
Uh, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Question number 10. Being lame, he has to use crutches. Being lame. It's a noun clause.
First of all, you have to convert it into a clause. It's not a clause. It's a phrase.
Yes, sir. To
Since he was lame, he has to use clauses. He was lame. He is. Hmm.
he has to use crutches. It's a noun clause.
Next.
The sun having set, the army stopped to rest. As the sun had set, the adjective.
Next.
I heard of his arrival. I heard that he is arriving. He had arrived. Sir, adjective clause.
Be fast, Pratyanshu.
Yes, sir. The duration of the war is uncertain. Um, this is uncertain how long the war will go on. How long? Sir, adjective clause of time.
Adjective clause. It is about the time, right? Duration. Next.
His remarks were not received with approval. So I have a doubt. Okay.
Fifteen.
He declared his innocence. So noun clause.
First convert into clause, then say noun clause. పట్టుకునే కూడా noun clause କହିଦେଉଛ ଏଟା noun phrase ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି convert କରିକି କହିବ ନା ମନରୁ କହିଦେବ next
I am hopeful for his speedy recovery. I am hopeful that he should recover fast. And recover. So,
question number 17 to 21 somebody else would do Shwetapadma, are you back? There are two Rajkumars. Change your names. Rajkumar Das, unmute.
Yes, sir.
Atenshu, lower your hand. Question number 17 onwards.
Did he explain the purpose of his coming? The purpose of his coming.
Convert into clause.
The coming purpose.
It a clause regular.
Why was coming?
What type of clause?
Sir, this is noun clause.
Next.
Sir, he ordered the traitor. Sir, traitor hai?
Traitor. What do you mean by traitor?
Sir, I don't know.
Somebody who cheats someone's trust is called traitor. Viswasghataka. Somebody who is against the government, against the country.
Okay, sir. Then traitor to be executed. No, he traitor to be executed.
Wrong answer.
Traitor.
What is the what type of clause?
Sir, noun clause.
Next.
Sir, then he marked the boy's impudence.
Impudence.
Sir,
What do you mean?
boy impudence.
Impudence means rudeness. Write down rudeness. RUDENESS.
Yes, sir. Impudence. Yes, sir.
Convert into clause. Yes, sir, Kwani.
About how the
I wouldn't hear
boys.
I couldn't hear the meaning of impudence.
It will be noun.
RUDE. Benji.
So then his silence proves his guilt. तो guilt का मतलब क्या है?
What type of clause?
The noun clause. I cannot tell you the date of my return. I cannot tell you the date when I will return.
Hmm. Type.
So then it will be noun clause. Next.
Question number 22 to 27. I want Ranveer Das answer. 22.
Sir,
Microphone volume.
hello, sir. Sir, I joined late.
Ranveer, will you answer or somebody else?
Sir, I joined late.
Devachana.
His share in the plot was suspected. Sir, the plot was suspected.
Wrong. His share in the plot. What type of clause?
Sir, noun clause.
Next.
He speaks like a born orator. Sir, what is the meaning of orator?
There is somebody who's a public speaker who can speak well.
Okay,
Bagmi. Bagpatu.
sir, born orator.
Like a born orator. Convert into clause.
He speaks as if he is a born orator.
Orator. What type of clause?
Sir, adverb clause.
Next.
Under existing conditions, railway travel is expensive. Sir, under existing conditions.
Got it.
Railway travel is expensive.
Sentence. What type? What type?
Yes, sir. Sir, noun clause. He is not so foolish as to accept your offer. As to accept your offer.
Converted clause.
He is not so foolish with your offer.
What type?
Sir, adverb clause.
Adjective clause.
Okay, sir. In my old home, we had many fruit trees. In my old home.
Convert.
We had many fruit trees in old home.
In old home is not an adverb. Is not a clause.
Where we have our old home. There we have many fruit trees. I promise you.
What type of clause?
Sir, adverb clause.
It's talking about a place.
But sir, it answers the question where.
So what does it mean? Where means a place, right?
Yes, sir.
Verbs talk about how. Manner of doing.
Okay, sir. I promise you a holiday on condition of your good behavior. On condition of your good behavior. I promise you a holiday if you behave well.
Hmm.
Sir, conditional clause.
What type?
Sir, conditional time clause.
It's not time clause. So these are the ways by which we solve this kind of questions. The next lesson is about simple, complex, and compound sentence. What does it mean by a simple sentence, compound sentence, and complex sentence? Let us examine few sentences. His courage won him honor. In this sentence, there is one subject, his courage. There is one verb, won, and the object is him. Honor is the second object. The moon was bright and we could see our way. In this sentence, there are two subjects, the moon, we. There are two verbs, was bright and could see. So in this first sentence, there is only one subject and one verb. In the second one, there are more than one subject and more than one verb. They're joined together by and. In the third sentence, the night came on and the rain fell heavily and we all got wet. Night came on. Night is the subject, came on is the verb. Rain fell. Rain is the subject, fell is verb. We all got. Subject, we all got. We all, and got is verb. So there are more than two sentences joined together. They rested when evening came. They rested when evening came. Two sentences, two subjects, two verbs. As the boxers advanced into the ring, The people said they would not allow them to fight. Anil called at 5:30 and I told him that you had gone out. So you see that only in the first sentence there is one subject and one verb, one subject and one predicate. So the sentence where we have one subject and one predicate is called as a simple sentence. So a simple sentence is a sentence which has only one subject and one predicate. That's the definition. But rest all of the sentences, this is a combination of two sentences. The moon was bright. We could see our way. Both of these sentences are joined together with the help of the conjunction called and. So and is a coordinating conjunction that joins two parts. So this type of sentence which has more than one subject and more than one finite verb in the predicate are called as complex sentence. Each part sentence of a complex sentence is called as a clause. Each part sentence of a compound sentence, I repeat, each part sentence of a compound sentence is called as a clause. We further notice that each clause makes good sense by itself. Hence, we could stand by itself as a separate sentence. Therefore, these are independent or of the same order. The moon was bright. We could see our way. These two are independent of each other. ये एक दूसरे के ऊपर depend नहीं करते. They do not depend on one another. Such type of sentences, when two independent clauses come together, they are called as compound sentence. Remember, the independent part of the sentence is always known as the main clause. In sentence 3, there are 3 clauses of same rank. Night came on, rain fell heavily, we all got very wet. So all of them are principal clauses. So what is a compound sentence? A compound sentence is a sentence that is made up of 2 or more principal clauses, main clauses, or independent clauses. The term double is now used for a sentence which consists of 2 principal or 2 main clauses, and the term multiple is used for the sentences which has more than 2 main clauses. For example, you could see that sentence 3 onwards, there used to be 3 main clauses in every sentence. Sentence 4 consists of 2 parts. They rested when evening came. They rested when evening came. Out of these 2, they rested is complete. It has a complete meaning. So it is the main clause. But when I say when evening came, jetebele sandhya asila, there is a general question coming in your mind. So what? Fir kya hua? So this is a dependent clause. They rested is an independent main clause or principal clause. The other one is called the dependent clause or the subordinate clause. So in a sentence where there is a main clause and a subordinate clause, where there is a principal clause and a subordinate clause, they are called as complex sentences. Example 4. In example 4, the people said, as boxers advanced into the ring, they would not allow them to fight. ये तीनों sentences हैं, लेकिन इसमें से सिर्फ the people said is the main clause, बाकी दोनों main clause नहीं हैं. They are subordinate clauses. क्योंकि इनका meaning तभी complete होता है जब इनको sentence 1 के साथ जोड़ा जाए. Such type of sentences are called as complex sentences. Do you all understand what is a simple sentence, what is a compound sentence, and what is a complex sentence?
Yes, sir. I have a doubt.
Yes, sir.
Those who have a doubt can ask me clearly. What is the doubt?
So, what is an independent clause?
Independent clause means a sentence which does not depend on anything else. It has a complete meaning without taking the help of anything else. So, all right,
subordinate clause?
the clause which depends on other. When the evening came, that depends on something. It cannot have a complete meaning. When the evening came, they rested. So they rested is the main clause. When the evening came is subordinate. Over?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I can't understand complex sentence.
Complex sentence रे गोटे sentence आउ गोटे sentence उपरे depend करे. जेतेबेले तमे आसी, is this complete sentence? जेतेबेले तमे आसीबो, is this sentence complete?
No, sir.
Requires something more, right?
Yes,
जेतेबेले
sir.
तमे आसीबो मु बाहर को जिबी. So मु बाहर को जिबी होची independent main clause. बुझिला?
Okay, sir. But sir, the people said is the main clause, but
As the boxers advanced into the ring, जेमिति boxers माने ring भितर को गले. Is it complete?
no, sir.
That's why it is dependent clause. Got it?
Okay, sir.
So wish you all have a good time. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Sir, hello, sir.
Kuntu.
Sir, today we discussed about the noun, verb, and adverb. So 5 minutes let's I join today.
A noun is a word in a sentence that is a naming word. Noun names. Names what? A person, a thing, time, place, idea. जे ए जिनस गुड़ाकर ना दिए ताको हमें कहू नाउन. बुझेला?
Yes, sir.
जेतेबेले गोटे सेंटेंस एई भले आइडिया दउथबो. For example, the practice where people hurt others. The practice where people hurt others. ए जो लेखा गला एथिरे गोटे verb अछि subject अछि जानि परचंदी. People गोटे verb अछि जानि परचंदी. Hurt.
Yes, sir.
Others होची object. तेनु वर्तमान ए टोटल आइडिया टा आउ वर्ड ही की रहिलानी एटा गोटे क्लॉज हे गला माने गोटे सेंटेंस हे गला. And this has a single word, violence. तो violence गोटे आइडिया बुझियला. Violence गोटे आइडिया. तेनु violence गोटे noun. किंतु जेतेबेले मु फुल सेंटेंस करिकी सेही कथाटा कहूची वर्तमान एटा कोन हे गला गोटे क्लॉज. सो एई टाइप रो क्लॉज को हमें कोन कहबा नाउन क्लॉज. बुझियला?
Yes, sir.
ठीक सही भलिया जदी गोटे क्लॉज आ गोटे जिंस को डिस्क्राइब करूथबो ताको हमें कहबा एडजेक्टिव क्लॉज. जदी गोटे क्लॉज टे वर्ब को डिस्क्राइब करूथबो ताको हमें कहबा एडवर्ब क्लॉज. बुझिला?
Yes.
Oh, have a good time all. Take care.